Hey everybody, and welcome back to Grounds Family Farm. We got something really neat in the mail that we've got a really cool idea with from Grow House that we're going to show you a little bit later, but we want to show you what we've been working on because we have been working our tails off, and man has it been a job. So if you look behind me, you see all of these posts sticking up in the ground with nothing on them. Well, we are building a new area for the goats. We're tired of the Premier One fencing. I guess it served its purpose for when we needed it, but it's a pain to deal with. We have trouble with it getting grounded out and just keeping them in, and we want something a little more permanent. And I'm tired of having to just bush hog this area. So we've decided we're just going to start putting fences up everywhere and get a place for the animals that's a little more permanent. And so we have started on the goat pen here. We've got all the posts set, which we were working until after dark on those. It was all hands on deck, so there's really no time to film for that because it would have been great for you to see how hard of a job this was, but it wasn't the time or the place, and we wouldn't have got it finished had we done that. And we need to get it done because we want them to set up so we can start doing cross bracing, which we'll show you in a few minutes. But let's go down here and I'll show you kind of what we've been dealing with, the hardest part. Okay, so we've told y'all before we live on a rock pile, and here's a prime example. This is what we had to deal with a lot of these holes, is there was just rocks everywhere. And the problem is whenever we were trying to dig them, we have this nice auger that goes on the back of the tractor, but unfortunately when you have a bunch of rocks, it doesn't work out that great. And this post hole here, it actually took 3 bags of concrete because the auger bounced around on all these big rocks here and actually dug the hole over here. And I tried digging it by hand and we just couldn't get through the rocks. So then we put the auger over here and dug another hole, and then finally got all the rocks dug out. And I finished digging them by hand using the handheld post hole diggers. Plus my dad had this big old bar right here, and this thing is a lifesaver on getting rocks dug out of there, because I don't know that we would have got it done without that bar, because I would try to pop them with that and I just couldn't get the right angles using the post hole diggers to do that. And we actually hitting some of these rocks, we broke off, it's got cutting teeth on the bottom of the auger, and we actually broke off a set of those and lost them. So we replaced those, and then we were digging and it actually broke one of the bolts up here on top that holds the whole auger onto the machine. So been a pretty crazy job and a lot of time, but we're finally getting there.
Look at this rock, guys. Look at that one. This one right here was actually that was the one that broke the bolt up top, wasn't it? Or the first one
It
we
was
pulled
on
out
this
after
hole,
you
so
fixed it. Yeah.
yeah, so it one of these rocks here. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
which
I
you
mean,
can
it could've
see,
been
there's
any
all
of them.
kinds up there too. I mean, there's just tons of rock everywhere that was down here, and we're gonna get all this mess cleaned up. Like I said, it was after dark. We had to use flashlights to actually finish. This was our last post because it was the hardest one.
Yes.
So I was like, I want to save it to last because I don't want to get busy on it, get discouraged. Let's not get everything done. So
Yep.
we dug all the others out, and like I said, we had a few others we had to do some extra bags of concrete on just because they were bigger holes. But this was by far the worst one. Like I said, we still got a bunch of concrete bags and stuff, but I'm going to clean all those up today before dark. But we just wanted to show you what was going on and what we've been doing because, like I said, this has been a busy job, and
Yeah.
we started this a couple of days ago, digging all the holes.
Yeah.
And then I had the posts and everything, and I forgot what happened. Do we have a game or something? Something happened where
Yeah.
we just got the holes dug one day, and then after that, we decided to yesterday clean everything out and get them set. That way we can start doing our bracing. So we'll have a 12-foot gate right here. So if we need to back up and unload stuff, we'll have that to do this because we can actually go right here. Because eventually all this is going to be fenced in too. And we'll probably put another gate here where if we need to just put panels across to shoo them back and forth,
Yes.
we can do that and they'll be secure. This will be an H brace right here. And we'll have another one here and another one there. And like I said, it's a lot of H braces for as small as this pin is, but we want it to be built well and strong. And you just got to do that because the last thing I want is a bunch of leaning posts. I have to redo this in a few years.
Yes.
And so I haven't even measured to see how big this spot is. I just know that we used to have chickens and stuff here, and we were having to bush hog it, and it was just a mess. So I was like, we'll just go ahead and fence this in for now, get them out of the Premier One, and then we'll work on this bigger one because this is going to be a lot more because we got one fence row that's between us and the neighbors, and it is grown up bad, and it's going to take a lot of work. and we just haven't had time to get it all cleaned out yet. So eventually we'll get that done and we'll have all that fenced in, and then we'll work on fencing in the front area where the old garden is and the new garden.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to replace all of this old fencing too, because they've got a lot of spots that they've tore up, which y'all know Hulk was getting out of it.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to redo it, and I'll show you the wire we're going to use in a few minutes, because we're changing things up to a better wire so that hopefully stuff doesn't get out. But yeah, we're tying into the old fence over here, and then my dad has cows on the other side, so the wire's going to actually go on the outside of that fence, because you want the fence on the outside of the post where the biggest animals are. And since we're going to have goats in here and cows out there, that's what we're going to do. And I may run a strand of wire or something so that we can fasten the bottom onto so they can't work it up, because we have had problems where the cows will either push it down or try to raise it up, depending on if you have barbed wire there or not, which is one reason we put a strand of barbed wire at the top of all of our fences, so something won't reach over and try to push it down.
Yep.
But let's go up here and we'll show you what else we got going on. Okay, so initially this was going to be just a corner brace, and then I got to thinking, I was like, if the only gate we have to go into these animals is down at the bottom, I know that we're going to get annoyed with that and be like, man, we have to walk all the way around if we just need something. So we're actually putting a 4-foot walk-through gate here, and we're using these other kind of latches on it too. We're going to do these locking latches here where it just has the little bars that raise up and close, because that's going to make it easier to go in and out, and then less likely for somebody to leave it open. We are going to probably move this latch down some. I just had it up here because we were measuring to get the exact width that we need for the post holes, because the last thing you want to do is to put your posts too close together and your gate not work. And then this is the wire we are using. It's hard to tell, but these are 4-inch by 4-inch squares. And because this is the wire that's just the end of the roll. But what it is there's a guy here locally that actually gets these from the factory. They're like the ends of rolls and stuff. So the lengths of the rolls are not exact. It's based on a 330-foot roll, which what we did is we actually had some that we bought from the store, and I measured the diameter, and these are all pretty close. This one's quite a bit over, so it's going to have a lot more feet on it, and then this one's a little bit under, but they should average that. And so we got these on auction and saved quite a bit of money buying them this way. And other than that, it's good wire. Like I said, we'll have to take off a lid because this is the end of the roll, so not everything lines up at the end. But once you get in there, it's the same fencing that you buy at the store. It's just a lot cheaper. But we got that done, and then, like I said, we'll have a walk-through gate here. This is what our H braces are going to look like. It was a little bit of a pain getting the first one figured out, because on all of our old fences, I just did a level H brace, and then I found out after doing a little bit of research that if you're on an angle, it's better to go with the ground. So we were having to measure up and get the angle to cut these to make it right. Took a little bit of figuring out at first, but we got it figured out. And then the horizontal piece, we used rebar to hold it in, and then we've got our tension wire here. And I saw this, I was watching some YouTube channel, I think they were from Hawaii, but they used, instead of leaving a bar in here that's like wrapped around where you wrap it around to hold the tension there, once they got it tightened, they actually ran a wire and just ran it around, and it works as a locking mechanism. So I'm not sure how well that works, but we're going to give it a try and see what happens. But it feels good and sturdy. I mean, all these are good. But the reason you have it like this is because all the tension when you start pulling the wire is going to be on the top of that post. And so having that at the bottom uses this one to hold tension at the bottom, and so it won't try to kick your post out or pull them out of the ground. And so hopefully this will be a good sturdy fence where we can do that. And we're looking forward to getting the goats in here, because they'll be able to eat up a lot of this stuff, and I won't have to bush hog.
Well, and you know, goats are master escape artists, and with the wire that we have, we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, because the field fence that we have on a lot of that is good, except for the small ones can still fit through it, or they'll get their horns hung up.
Yeah.
And the 4x4, they shouldn't be able to fit their heads through that. So hopefully that will solve that issue. And we built it up here where it's kind of butt up where the peacock pins are going to be. We left about 8 foot in between there so that we can mow and stuff like that, and just have some room in between there. But because I'm not sure if we're going to add doors on the back of those to access them, or if we're going to access them from the front. So I wanted to make sure we left enough room for that. And like I said, this is just going to be a walk-through gate, so it didn't matter which side it was on. But
Yeah.
since all of our water and stuff is up here for the most part, I figured it was going to be easier to get into the pen from up here.
I was really glad that he thought about that because, yeah, we would have not been very happy if we'd had to walk down the hill every single day just to walk back up to be able to get to the waters to dump them, feed pans or feeder to, dump it over, all the things.
Well, yeah, because all of our feed's up here too, so we
Yes.
would have been literally having to go there. But I was like, if we had to take a tractor or something in there, it's not a
Yeah.
big deal to go to the end and do it.
No.
And we'll move all this hay and stuff out of here once we get them in here and fix them. Some sort of either bring their shelters over or something, and we may have some little stuff to make them a little play area too.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get that set up later, and you'll just have to wait and see on that. But we've got some ideas for that. We think they'll like it a lot, and it'll give them something to do. And then plus, it's a big enough spot with as much grass there is. It should work out pretty well for them. I mean, once they get it 8 down, it may be that they keep it short, but hopefully by next year, whenever we're not having to do hay and stuff like that, we'll have some of the other fences done because I've got enough wire here. I think I have enough where we can do this and all of that.
Nice.
And if not, he gets it in periodically, and I'll just keep bidding on auctions and try to get enough to finish that. But this will get us at least a start for what we're doing, and make sure that we do like this wire because it's the first time we've used it. And if we don't, then we'll use this up and we'll buy it from the store. But I think once you get the first round or two off, it should be good fence after that. I know he puts it up for all his stuff, and he has a bunch of sheep and stuff, so he hadn't any problems. So I think it'll work well for us. And I think on this, I'm going to run a strand of barbed wire, maybe a couple inches off the ground, just to fasten the bottom of that too, so that they don't have to worry about them trying to lift something up if we do have cows in here or something. And then we'll put a strand of barbed wire at the top too. But once we get all of our H braces done, we'll pull a string, get all of our T-posts put in, and then we'll be ready to put up wire. And like I said, aside from the side over there, all the wire is going to be on the inside of the pen. That way all the pressure is pushing out, since that's where the goats will be.
Yep. I think it's going to turn out pretty nice once we get it completely done, because it is, I mean, it's going well. The hardest part, or the longest part so far, has been getting all those rocks out, and then also figuring out the H-brace steel and making sure that it, hit the way it was supposed to. But I mean,
yeah, which this H-brace, the next one, and then one on the other side are going to be the 3 hardest, because everything else, the ground side to side is pretty level, so we're probably just going to put those level and not have to cut them at an angle. But trying to figure out the exact angle for this to go was...
Yeah, because if you'd put that one level, then, I mean, that far end of it over there would have been way high.
Yes, because we actually checked that to see if it would look okay. And it just looked goofy doing it that way, so we decided not to. But the other problem is, if these were square post instead of round, then we could have just drew a line at the edge to get it. But with them being round, trying to get it lined up on the rounded spot was not the easiest thing to do. And I could have notched them too, but I did not want to do that because we've notched posts before, and that's one of the worst parts.
Yeah, and we're using, the round ones were quite a bit cheaper than the others, right?
Yeah, these end up being about half the price as if we'd have got square
That's what I was
posts.
thinking. Yeah, and since we were having to build a lot of fence, as you can tell, we went for a cheaper route that's, I mean, still going to hold up well. It's
just there was, especially as small as this pen was, there's a lot of wood post in here and corners for as small as this is. I mean, like the big pen down there will probably have about the same number, is what's crazy, because
that's wild.
We'll have, I mean, where we have gates, it'll be different because we'll have a gate here, and I'll probably have one farther down too, like midway to get in. But like the road and everything, I'm not gonna have a gate there, so it's just gonna be like a true corner, and then you have a true corner over here. But then the rest is gonna be gates and stuff, and so there'll be a lot of posts in it too. But whenever I was figuring out the price, I was like, no more than what the price difference was, even if these hold up. I mean, they should hold up just as well as the other, pretty close to it. And if not, then we'll know not to do it. But I figure everybody else is using them, so why not give them a try?
Yep.
And so far, I mean, they seem sturdy and everything. Like I said, I don't really like the way, like this one looks like it's splitting and stuff, but I mean, it's still solid as far as I know.
Still good solid, yeah, that's fine.
Let's hope.
I mean, but if you saw some of the other posts that we were looking at some of the stores, I mean, they look terrible compared to these.
I end up buying these at Atwood's because the exact same posts from Tractor Supply they looked terrible. I mean, they felt light and just, they just look like junk.
Yes, they did.
I mean, we buy a lot of stuff from Tractor Supply, but on the wood post, I went to Atwood's, which Atwood's price matched Tractor Supply, so that worked out too. But they just their post just looked a lot better than what Tractor Supplies did for the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we've been working on here. Like I said, as we do start doing some more of this, we'll actually get some video footage of it. But we were just trying to get things rolling at first because there's only so many hours in a day and so many days off that we have together.
Yes.
And we were trying to get everything I needed help with knocked out because some of this I can do on my own. But for the posts and stuff, Kimberly was running the tractor as I was messing with the auger at the back. And so it was all hands on deck for that. And then Abby was out there digging rocks out of the holes for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we've got going on here. So now we're going to show you what we got from Grow House and what we're going to do with it because it's really neat. Okay, so as y'all know, I have an addiction to garden seeds. So yes, I have ordered some from Haas, but I also ordered something else. As y'all can see, this says live plants. We ordered some strawberry plugs from them. They came in, they look amazing. They look like they're well packed. We decided, since we don't have a spot exactly ready for them yet, we're going to put them in these planters.
Yes.
Because with that, we can put some good organic soil in here for them and can move them where if we need to for the winter, we can put them in the little greenhouse. They'll stay safe, and hopefully next spring we'll have some good ones, and eventually we'll have a spot where we can put a bed in of strawberries to be elsewhere. But for now, the planters are going to have to work. So not only does Haas have great seeds, they also have a lot of great plants. We're going to have an affiliate link down in the description where if you'd like to order some, if you do through that, it'll actually help us out. We appreciate it. Don't feel obligated. It's not going to cost you anymore, but it hooks us up a little bit with Haas. So, Colton, you're going to have to go. I'm sorry, buddy.
Hey.
This is why we need a goat pen.
Yeah.
Go.
Hey, you stinky. Go.
Yeah, you're bad.
Then why'd you kiss him?
Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo. Yeah. It's not that there's just one goat out. It's that there's a bunch of goats out. We've actually bought some mums also to, decorate our nice little front deck area. Set them out for a few minutes and they tried to destroy them. So we've got to get them all figured out.
Yeah, we are tired of having porch goats.
Yes.
Okay, back to where we were. Strawberry plants. We're fixing to get these planted. Like I said, we got some organic soil here. We're definitely going to have to put these probably out in the greenhouse or somewhere else where the goats don't go because we don't want them to eat them.
No.
Before I get the soil, I forgot. We had some problem with these where they flooded, and I actually just realized I drilled holes in some of our old ones, but I realized they actually have punch outs on the bottom. I don't know if the old ones had that or not because I didn't look.
I don't think so.
But it's got a little spot that you just punch out and they go right out.
Can I
Pretty
try
neat.
a hammer once?
Oh, that one went quick.
Wow.
Whoa.
So,
But hopefully with that, they won't flood. Don't you hit my hand. Tap lightly. Oh!
maybe a little harder.
It's not your hand that's holding it, so don't tell her that.
Oh. Maybe I'll let Daddy help you.
Almost.
That was a hard one.
Oh, that was my hand. Don't worry, I have another.
Yeah, I can't get it.
Okay.
You almost had it, I think.
Oh, that was the easy one.
That was the
I
one
guess
you
there's
should
one,
have.
there's one easy and one hard in both of them. If you want to pop that out. I'm going to grab the soil and go ahead and fill these up.
Okay. I'm going to take the plastic off this.
Oh, yeah. Abs, you want to take the plastic off the other one?
And we'll dispose of that in a few minutes. Yeah, these were really not that expensive at Walmart, so
Yeah.
that was really nice.
And this is a raised bed soil, so hopefully it'll work for pots too. Yeah, it'll probably
Yeah.
take,
Oh, we got.
See how deep they are?
I don't know if it needs all that or not, but
Mm.
you might throw a little bit in that other, or if
You
it may compact some.
Oh.
I tore mine off. Yeah, I would probably leave it, because otherwise,
Okay. And then when we water it, it'll
yeah, it'll compact.
some.
Because it's got quite a bit of.
But it's got a lot of mulch and stuff in it that will help with drainage, and it's just,
Just maybe a little bit heavy.
well, we're going to move them before we
Yeah.
water them. Nope. Okay, so we actually got a couple of different kinds from them. One is the Ruby June and the other is Chimarosa. So let's see. Okay, this is Ruby June.
I like that name.
So is that the ones you want?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the Ruby June.
Okay. And these look amazing.
Wow.
Really good looking plants.
Because y'all have seen me pot up strawberries before,
Yes.
and we didn't get them from the same place.
Well, we have gotten some from them, but
Yeah.
I actually met and talked with him at Petals from the Past, and where they were getting their strawberry cuttings or whatever starts, whatever they're called,
Okay.
that they were rooting up was from the East Coast, and they were all getting diseased and everything, and so they started ordering them from somewhere else, and he said these have been a lot better. So that just goes to show that they're always working to provide a better product, and they did make that right with us too on
Like
the other ones.
very
So
fast.
yes, yeah, I let them know, and they were like, "Hey, no problem," and they took care of it. So really great customer service. Super happy that we actually got to meet them, and now we've got some great plants. So we just need to remember which is which. Okay, so I think we have 10 of each of these kinds is what I got.
Yep.
I
And
like
You
so
only got 10?
each, yeah, I know.
But that's nothing.
I have been known to buy hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time we put in a berry patch and we got 2,000 plants.
Well,
That was a bit extreme.
there
but
was one time we were about to go on a trip somewhere, and I potted up like 400 or 500
well,
right before we
okay. So
'cause they
here
came in at the wrong time.
Here
It's been a few years
is
ago.
the scandal that these places get you on. You can get 25 plants for like $40, let's say. You can get a couple hundred plants for 75, or you can get like 500 for 100 and something dollars. I'm like, 500 for that's the better deal. And I mean, they know their marketing and they know what they're doing, so they usually get me with it. And then I'm just like, you know what? We're just gonna go easy, and if we can get these to stay alive and work, then that's going to be better. Which actually, what really helped me learn this the best is our new garden spot. Because we actually took time. It took more time up front, but spacing out the seeds actually by hand and putting them in with the seeder and everything, instead of just like putting a whole bunch in and seeing what happens, that was the best garden spot we've had in a long time. So that made me think, okay, let's be a little more intentional. You don't necessarily have to have as much stuff to get more out of it as long as you do it right. So that's what we're going to do here and just kind of see what happens. I'm not even sure what the best way to line these up are. I don't know if you just start in the middle and then go around, or...
Yeah, I may do a middle and then just make everything else work.
You just don't want to plant these too deep because then they will end up rotting out on you. Like, you don't want the crown below ground, but... Which these don't have. These are not as bad as like bare root that have as big of a crown because these were done from starts. You gonna plant some or not?
This is the Ruby June over here.
This is Chimarosa. Okay, I don't even know if that's in the middle, but
I mean, it's whatever.
okay, and then just like make a little spot over here.
We will just make them work. Oh, this one's already putting on a little shoot.
Yeah, that's good. See, we can use that later on, and it'll actually, when you have a bed system, I think it's called like a matted row or something, you plant a few and then they'll put off the little shoots, and then those will actually root into the ground, and then you get a really big strawberry bed.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is going to be a little tight for these, but the main thing is get these through the winter, and then we can work on something. Like, I don't know that this is all going to fit.
It's not gonna fit.
I mean, if we put them a little closer together, they will.
Yeah, I would just put them closer for now, and then even if we have to split again.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, get them through the winter, or if we get a bed put in before then, we can move them to that bed.
Yeah.
But we just got to get to that.
To that point.
Oh, gonna abandon me, huh?
She sees Mommy's got a few more going right now. We left.
But I mean, these, you can tell these are just really good, strong plants. I mean, these look
I know.
amazing.
Yeah, these are a lot better than that other last batch that I did.
Yeah, because it was the same I think it was Camarosa was
It was
the
Camarosa.
variety, but like I said, they just did not do well because of where he was having to get them from, and they had a rough season. But like I said, a company that will make it right, no questions asked like that. I mean, you can't beat them.
Cause I mean, you were like prepared to send pictures and everything, and they just were like, "Yeah, that's fine."
I was also prepared. I mean, if we had to eat it, we were just going to eat it.
Here, like, yeah, that'll work.
But yep, they took care of them, and so
You got it.
here we are, and now we're going to have some nice. And I can't wait to watch these start to fill out and everything. And it's just because I mean they've got a lot of good growth. The problem is we're going to be running into winter, so they'll probably die back some. But if we have them inside the greenhouse, it should help. Oh no, sir, no, sir. Yeah.
The problem is the Colton is so friendly
Too friendly.
that I mean, you can try to scare him off, and he'll just stand
No,
there
yeah,
and
you
look at you
don't-
like, "What?"
Don't let him see that green. He'll be trying to eat it. We've got them done. They look good. We'll get them out to the little greenhouse and get them watered in because the goats don't go out there. And like I said, if we end up getting a bed, we'll transplant them into something else. But this is a great start for now, and we're super thrilled to try these out.
Yeah.
Got a lot more gardening stuff that'll be going on soon. Trying to get fall stuff going. We're a little bit behind on that, but what's new?
Yeah.
We should go show them the watermelons in the garden
Yes.
because we've got some amazing looking watermelons. So we're going to run these out to the greenhouse, get some labels made up and get these put away. And then we're going to take you down and show you how the watermelons are doing down there, and we'll close things out there.
Yep.
Okay, I'm a goofball. Hoss has thought of it all. I thought these were just little information cards. They have a tag that punches off the end.
What?
Yes.
That's awesome.
They have thought of it all.
And then we don't have to worry about making a label because I actually went inside to go grab a.
Yeah, and then I got to look at these because I looked at the cards to make sure we knew what the kinds were, and I was like, those are tags built into that. Like I said, I just thought it was an information card because it's actually a planting information card, and it's got a growing guide with a QR code here. So
That's so cool.
I had no idea that it had a label too.
That
Oh,
is-
it's got a QR code on the back too that step-by-step gardening videos on their YouTube channel.
That's cool. I know they had a lot of informational stuff out there, but
Okay,
Cool. And now we.
so now we have a pretty label in them.
yep.
And we'll pick that up in a minute. Normally you wouldn't want to spray water all over your plants like this because strawberries are bad to develop fungal diseases, but our other wand is down at the garden area. So this is what we have for right now. Okay, check out these watermelons. They look really good. I'm hoping that they make it and actually are ripe where we can eat them. Not sure. There's a big one here. There's another big one out there. It's more of a round one. Because I don't remember what all kinds we planted, but I remember we planted a bunch of different ones.
Yes.
And so we're just kind of seeing how it goes. Which we've cropped out the beans in this area, so they're gone. So that's opened this up. But the cantaloupe, I'm not really sure what happened to the vines here because they just died. It almost looks like overspray, or maybe they got too wet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I said, there's a bunch of little ones here if they just would have done something, but I don't think that they're gonna.
No, I don't know that they have a chance anymore because.
Okay, so here's the cantaloupe.
Can I eat it?
Definitely not ready.
Oh, it smells good on the inside. You can taste it and see. Just some of the inside stuff. No, it's just not sweet.
I'll smell it.
It smells good.
It does smell good.
I don't like the seeds.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to eat the seeds. Go feed it to the emus.
Here, go take
They'll
this.
like it.
This is an interesting development on what we thought were our purple hull peas.
Yeah,
I don't exactly know what they are.
they're not quite purple hull peas. I mean, they are purple hulled, and they're peas, but they're just not like you would normally deal with. But they look more like a bean shape than just peas. But You did some of them up, and there's another round that's about ready, so.
Yeah, it's weird though, like whenever I went to blanch them, like they turned green.
Oh. Very weird.
Yeah, I mean, I only blanched them for the time that it recommended, whatever that was. It's been a couple weeks, but
You can eat the bean out of there if you want. I mean,
don't
it's
know if
not
it
going to be
tastes good.
good, but
I like it. That's swallow it.
yeah. Is it good?
Whatever, sweetie.
Yeah. And
And
then
I did not remember planting these. Just side note.
what?
That we plant. I thought we had purple hole all the way down.
Now, I remember it was something else, but I just didn't remember what it was. But, I mean, they look like lima beans.
Uh-huh.
Can I eat it?
Well, everything that I've...
Do what?
Can I eat it?
Yeah, let me find one. Good?
But
And
yeah,
then Hulk had messed up our zucchini and stuff. Oh, wow. I guess we should have been out here checking after it popped back out.
I didn't know it had. Holy moly.
Whoa, can I eat it?
You can probably core it, the seeds out of it and
Yeah.
use
do
the meaty
something with
part. But yeah, there's that. And there's another one that's, this one's probably more a decent size.
Oh yeah, that's normal size.
Try this.
No, I'm not trying that.
Why? It's good.
I'm just not. I'm not that adventurous.
Yeah, that one looks like it has some developing. So.
Yeah, that one's starting to. Oh, this one has
Okay.
one that's a little big.
Come on,
That's putting on some more squash,
Yay!
and that one's putting on some more squash. So maybe.
Oh! These squash plants.
Oh,
These
the little ones I put.
Yeah, these are
Those
the
are the
little...
last ones.
Yeah, he'd put in seed like way later, and I guess they actually worked out.
And then
Poor sunflowers.
they've
Are done.
they've got seeds though.
Yeah. So
They're not good right now.
we're gonna harvest them. Oh, let me show you what the mammoth.
Yeah, the mammoth
finally
ones.
did down here. Look how pretty that is.
Oh,
Look at all those
yeah,
bees.
lots of bumblebees.
Well, that one's not alive.
Oh wow.
This one's starting to make.
Okay.
That one is too. I mean, like the seeds are in there.
Yeah.
That one they're still pollinating, but
Oh, I see something over here.
that's what I was wondering.
Look at how tall those okra plants are, y'all.
They're bigger than me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which they've started blooming, but I still don't see any.
Yeah.
I'm not touching it.
I'm touching all over them. I'm not. These aren't as itchy as the other ones. I don't know what's different, but.
Oh.
Oh wait.
Did you find some?
Yeah, I can't.
Yay!
Long, slender.
Nice.
So that means that.
They'll be better for pickling.
Well, and then eating too. There's another one too.
Oh, here's some more too.
So we may have a few that we can harvest to.
Pickle. Because pickling okra is not hard.
Well, I don't know if there's enough here to pickle yet, but we can have some fresh. I
That's
mean,
true.
cooked, not fresh. but-
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, here's a big one too on this.
Oh,
It looks weird.
I bet. They're the purple ones, right?
Oh, there's a bunch.
What's
I'm going to have pruners or something to get those off with.
Oh my. Yeah, those are huge. Hulk will like the overgrown stuff.
Yeah. He'll like a lot of these overgrown cucumbers too that he was demolishing because
Yeah.
they kind of. We had enough pickles and stuff, and then he had messed them up so they weren't really producing, and then they started putting on again. We kind of quit watching them, and so there's a few out here that you could do something. I still think some cinnamon rings.
If I have the time to make some cinnamon rings and I'm not super rushed about it, then I'll try to at least show you some of the process. It's a multi-day process, which, I mean, some of the days you don't do a whole lot to it. But I'll try to bring you along so you can see that, because I had a lot of you asking me about cinnamon rings, which are just kind of a sweet treat made from overgrown cucumbers, is really what they are. And may just make a few jars of them, but that's okay. I mean, that'd be yummy to at least enjoy for a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Which this may be
Those are probably a little overgrown.
too tough. But I mean, these are long and slender, so that I think that's the way these are.
Okay.
But like I said, this one for sure.
Yeah. But if we, I don't know if I have any. I may have some tomatoes in there. If we had tomatoes, then we could do. tomatoes and okra again because that was delicious.
Oh, here's a bunch of... Yeah, I was not planning on this being a picking video.
No, I had no idea. We just wanted to show you the watermelons.
Yeah.
And then show you our interesting, what we thought were purple holes.
Mm-hmm. Even after I thin this out, it's still super thick.
I know, that's crazy. Could have probably used one more thin out, I think. Oh yeah, there's some more over here.
Yeah.
It's
So I'm
purple
hoping
side.
maybe between the two we can...
Have enough
I don't
to
know if you can
something.
do like just a jar of it.
Yeah, you should be able to.
I mean, I know it's a lot of work for just a jar, but
I'm okay with that.
I just want something rather than nothing.
Yep.
So let's see if you're gonna just make... I'll get these little ones. If you're gonna
Yeah.
try to pickle it.
I want to pickle it.
The tiny line.
And then maybe I can show y'all in a couple days how many I was able to make.
Oh, not many.
No, that's
But yeah,
okay.
see, that's like still tender.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that would work.
That's what the varieties I was looking at.
Yeah, that
I mean,
worked
whenever I
neat.
was looking up, it was showing that they were long and slender, so there's definitely some on the other side I can have to go over there and try to get.
That is insane.
Some of these should be making some soon, though, it looks like.
Yeah, it looked like there's a bunch that'll be ready soon. So by the end of the week, we need to check again.
Yeah.
Because this has been one of the most hands-off gardens we've had, too. I mean, truly. I mean, it's, you go out and you pick, but then
The
get to-
tarping
Yeah.
was the thing to do.
Yeah.
Because it, like I said, we were weeding this at first, but now it's got it kind of overshadowed, and we've not had to do any weeding or anything like that, and it's been going really well.
Yeah, and we have weeds around it, around the spot,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Because I don't know that we're going to have a garden spot here next year.
Yeah, just because of
The high tunnels.
yeah. We have the high tunnels going,
And then plus if we fence this off,
I'd
it
rather
will
just,
be pasture.
yeah, I'd rather it just be able to be pasture and not have to
Over here. Thank you.
deal with that. Oh, hey,
What?
I was like, that looks,
Turnips? Oh, that's from before.
yeah,
They had headed out and reseeded.
yeah. This was from,
So this probably would have had more turnips had we not tarped
that's
it.
funny. So I was like, those leaves, and then I looked and there was something under the ground. Hey, Torty will love those greens.
I would if we had more.
Uh-huh.
Which we're going to try to do something a little later that will be kind of a neat project to do. We're not going to tell you exactly what it is yet.
Yeah.
But something else to look forward to that we think is going to be really neat. So we hope you will too.
I think everybody's gonna love it because it's gonna be so much fun. Oh yeah, including you. The girls, they kind of know, but we're not gonna talk about it now. Well, it'll be a surprise when it hits.
Yeah. I think that's all of them for now. So there's a little
Nice.
bit. I don't know if that's going to be enough to do much with, but
No, and it may not be enough to pickle, but we'll see.
And then our garden hall.
if not, we'll eat them and we'll pickle the next batch.
Yep, that works because there's gonna be a ton.
So now you see what we've had going on. It's been super busy. Can't wait to show you the fence when it's actually finished. So if you're looking for some strawberry plants and like to support small business, check out our affiliate link in the description. Go over to growhouse.com, get you some strawberry plugs, maybe some seeds, and get ready for spring because next year's going to be a good year and it can be your year too. But we appreciate you watching and we'll catch you next time on Grounds Family Farm. Bye.
Bye. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Bye.